Righty then, I'm back on comms after my absence, as I did have some eye problems, if you didn't know, at the end of Brazil, and yeah, I'm half recovered, if anything. I'm taking medication. Yesterday I had a surgery on my eye. It wasn't pleasant, and there's still like an itch every now and again, but hopefully that won't affect this commentary, as I did take one of my droplets just before the stream, and yeah, looks like it's going to be a 5v4 for the Brownies and a 4 for the Scottish. Looks like. As I'm just waiting for an invite from Trucker to or one of them to send me an invite, and yeah, pretty much. I'm just texting one of my friends anyway, so there's the invite. Let me just quickly join that lobby. And there it is. And don't tell me it's going to be a 5v3, otherwise... oh, it's going to be... it's going to be hell, otherwise. As the whole Brownies team are in at the moment. And I'm going to put the stream on right now. Onto my phone, so that I can check all your comments and everything like that. Turn down the volume. Hello, Saeed. I am back. Yep. There's Charizard for his race, and let's see. Right, let's have a look. So, of course, this is the last race of the group stages. If you didn't know. If Pyro didn't say, then this is the last race of the actual group stage. And if the Scottish get more than 22 points with a win, they will... well, it's top of the group, actually. So the Scottish somehow have to outscore the Brownies by 22 points, which I don't think will be possible at all. So at this point, the Scottish will be fighting for absolutely everything. So yeah, and the last matchup of the group stages is going to be Finland-England, which should be quite interesting to watch. as well as we head to the one-shot quali for the how are standings in Group 1. Right, so the standings in Group 1 is Europe in first place. Europe in first place, as they are on 7 points, and that's where they finish with 7. USA, hold on, I'm pretty sure. The USA, I actually don't know, but apparently it was equal. Apparently, and as we head to the no, not the tyre, not the fastest lap, not the telemetry lap data. There we go. Right then, and the USA, I think they drew with the Brits apparently. So as we head into the first chicane, Caesar is at the moment leading the line as we head through Curve of Grande and ending sector 1 into the second chicane, braking at the 100-meter board as Trucker now takes the lead. And Trucker still leads with Caesar still in second as we head to the first Lesmo out of the 2 with Trucker, which will actually go on board with him. And through the second Lesmo, Caesar, Ishtar, or Ismail in third, Bloodwave in fourth, Pyro fifth, Jackalaco in sixth. As you can see there on my screen, Black Charizard just got himself up into 8th, Pyro up into 4th, with Trucker still in the lead, and down into the Parabolica we will go with Trucker and Caesar, Ismail as well. Pyro just been down to 5th. Black Charizard just overtook Saeed, and across the line we go with Trucker, who puts it on pole position by 4 tenths. Caesar in second, I think that was Ismail in third, Bloodwave fourth, with Pyro in fifth. Yep, there we go. Pyro looks like he came last, so he must have had a nightmare through the Parabolica. Saeed in 8th, Black Charizard 7th, Wicked 6th, Jackalaco 5th, Bloodwave, Ismail, Caesar, all in a row. So they're going to be all against Trucker, who is on pole position by nearly, well, 3.5 tenths faster than Caesar. So this should be a comfortable win. And apparently we're going to have a wet race, apparently, according to Bloodwave, who put in the chat. Hold on, let's have a look. And are we going to get a wet race? We are going to get a wet race, but I'm pretty sure it's either going to be intermediates, I think. It's looking like an intermediate kind of condition to me, but obviously the drivers only know which tyre to go to, if it's going to be full wets or it's going to be inters, which we will see in just in exactly 10 seconds. And off to the 5 red lights we will go, and right now and if you have already only tuned in, I am back for for comms, and for the formation lap we go. Why is my game just glitched out like this? There we go. So it is an inter strategy. It's either going to be a no-stop race or a one-stop race, which, why would you stop in intermediate conditions unless you have a broken front wing? And the drivers are going to have to be very careful on the brakes. If you know, you know. And I'm pretty sure everyone has gone on the intermediate tyre, yes. If they gone on any other tyre, you're done. And that's it. All inters for the drivers, and we will see what's going to happen. Well, in exactly half a lap as the drivers now round the first Lesmo, and down to the second Lesmo they go, as Trucker will lead them. As he swings that steering wheel left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Trying to warm up those poor intermediate tyres. Caesar's too busy doing a Raikkonen. Or not. Righty then, let's see how this race will unfold. 13 laps of intermediate weather, and a 4v5 as someone just went flying. It was Bloodwave. No front wing damage, luckily, as this is only the formation lap. Otherwise, that would have been an absolute nightmare for him. If this was real life, that car would be shattered already. And around the Parabolica we go. As Trucker tries to warm up his tyres as nicely as possible. And he will line up on that front grid slot onto the left side, not the right. There we go. Couple more, there we go. Couple more. There it is. As Caesar was disqualified, so he's going to be starting really far back. And as we head to the 5 red lights finally for the third race of tonight, the second race actually, and it's 5 red lights and away we go. With Caesar getting an absolutely beautiful start down into turn 1, as Trucker was completely sleeping on the start, as Caesar takes a beautiful start, and into turn 1 we go. The Scottish tried to make up some positions, as Pyro is already up into 7th. He goes side by side with Wicked, as he's boxed within. Well, he was boxed. Not anymore, with Jackalacco still in 5th, Pyro up into 7th, Charizard down in 9th, as you see that Pyro there on the back of Wicked, as Caesar leads the way from the start of the race, getting a brilliant start off the line, and into the second Lesmo we go, as no one has a nightmare through the second Lesmo, looks like. And into Ascari. Hopefully no one bins it, which I don't think they should, as these are all very high level drivers in a very high tier. And right now it's going to be a train of slipstreaming, basically. So this race could either end up really boring, or it could be a very entertaining race, as Trucker starts to gain some time on Caesar, as he's not using any ERS. And down into turn 1 we go. Trucker locking up the front tyres. Saeed has just overtook Pyro for 7th place. As Pyro now side by side through Curva Grande, and Pyro into the wall, and he has front wing damage as Saeed up into 7th. Pyro is going to be frustrated with that, as he has end plate damage on his front wing, which he's definitely not going to like. Jackalaco and Truck are the only men who can actually do something in this race. And right, let's see. As Trucker at the back of Caesar, they're going to go side by side going into the first corner of Ascari. Who's going to be on top? It's going to be Caesar who will end up on top as Trucker tries to do a switcheroo on Caesar through Ascari, and he does make it as Caesar went too deep, and looks like Bloodwave is also going to overtake his teammate, which Caesar should not be really fighting as they are teammates in this. And nope, nothing will happen as Jackalaco through Parabolica on Ismail as well, soon to commence. As well, never mind actually. Trucker now sets the fastest lap of the race as Pyro does not pit. Looks like Ismail just picked up a podium position of Bloodwave. As not many battles at the moment are happening, and Scotland are going to have to, well, I think if Jacko does not do enough, it's going to be terrible for Scotland as they're going to lose out on loads of points as well, with Trucker in points, getting maximum points, Jacko on 4 points, which is only 12, Pyro getting 1, so that's 15. And Jacko has to get up into the higher places if they want to score some more points. And Pyro has to start picking up the pace a little bit, as he is right now, only 1 second to Wicked, as Wicked does let Side pass. And through Ascari, Pyro goes, and he's catching up quite a fair bit. He's only 6 tenths behind Wicked now. And down into the Parabolica he goes, not using any ERS, only pure, pure wing speed. Looks like at this point Trucker setting another fastest lap as he extends his gap to over 1 second, with Pyro starting to close the gap even more as he's only 4 tenths of a second now to Wicked. Can he go down into turn 1, maybe 7th? As Wicked, he still has all his half of his ERS, but Pyro is catching up with him with with no end plate, as we see here. And down into Curva Grande, these drivers go between Pyro, Wicked, Syed and Black Charizard. And into the first Lesmo, Pyro with Wicked go. Well, that's where his front wing would have been helpful, as he's gone down from 4 tenths to 1.1, as now pure wing speed all the way down to 7 tenths, 5 tenths, 4 tenths, and into Ascari they go. Does Wicked have any damage? No, he doesn't. It's just Pyro who has damage, but looks like he's just going to carry on gaining through the speed of his wings as Trucker sets another lap purple. And I don't think this will go anywhere as Jackalaco starts to close in the gap on Bloodwave. They go side by side into turn 1 as they go through it nicely, and Jackalaco up into 4th as Bloodwave has to settle for 5th right now. Will Bloodwave go back at Jacko, or will he settle in for 5th right now as we head to the second chicane? Jackalaco still in 4th, Bloodwave still in 5th. As Jacko finally up the points a little bit, up to 16. As Bloodwave had a little bit of a nightmare there through the first Lesmo into the second one, same as Ismail as well, which will allow Jacko to start closing the gap a little bit there. As no, he doesn't. Looks like into Ascari we go. Pyro starting to close the gap there a bit as well, to 5 tenths. He's got good wings. However, the downforce just isn't there, but he did get a good enough exit. Now he has to get a good exit on the Parabolica corner, as Black Charizard is left completely in the dust. 3.5 seconds behind his teammate of Pyro, and if it was DRS, it would have worked out perfectly for Pyro, as he would love it right now. And starts closing, but it's not good enough. Into the chicane, closes the gap completely, as now he might get a full effect of the slipstream going through Curva Grande. Pyro, wicked Pyro. May Pyro get 7th into the first chicane? No, he will not. He will stay behind Wicked for this part of the track, as Pyro does not get a good enough exit, and through the Lesmo corners we go, as he's down to 8/10. As Saeed has a nightmare there on the exit of the second. Lesmo allows Wicked to go past him. They go side by side into the Ascari corners, with Pyro just in behind. Pyro closing the gap to 4/10 as he's even closer to Saeed than ever before he was to Wicked. There he goes with the ERS, as Saeed will probably use them as well, but he doesn't. They go still, Pyro's still trailing Saeed, and through Parabolica they go. Pyro will try and make the overtake now, as he's literally 1.5 tenths behind Saeed. Saeed will go defensive going into turn 1, as Pyro will still be behind Saeed. Doing some dirty driving there, as Saeed did hit the back of Wicked's car. No damage to be seen on the front wing, but will Pyro finally be able to get past that that car of Saeed into the second chicane they go. Saeed, Wicked side by side, as Saeed cuts the corner, and he's going to have to let both cars pass, as Pyro is now up into 7th, and Wicked, Saeed in 8th. Black Charizard would be very helpful if he could start catching up to Saeed, as well as Ismail picks up a 3-second time penalty for corner cut in. And into Ascari once again between Pyro, Wicked. As there's a battle going on between Bloodwave and Jacko once again. Trucker with another fastest lap, that's like his 5th in a row. Caesar robs the fastest lap away from Trucker, as Jacko starts to approach the podium position. Ismail goes defensive at the 100-meter board, as Jacko brakes very late on the brakes, in side by side going into turn 2. Ismail with Jackalacko still side by side, or not actually. Ismail goes a little bit in front. Jacko trailing through Curva Grande, but will he get it into turn 4? They go side by, I thought they were going to go side by side as through the camera angle, and there it is. Jacko side by side with Ismail, and it's going to be the podium position for Jacko, as Ismail has to settle in for 4th, as now Bloodwave has overtook Ismail as well for 4th. Some team orders there a little bit, as Pyro and Saeed are going at it as well. Pyro, Wicked, Saeed, all 3 of them having their own little battle here. As Trucker is dominating this race. As we speak, as Bloodwave is now ever so closer to Jacko, and here we go through the back straight and into the famous Parabolica corner. Jacko will still hold 3rd, but how long? Trucker takes another fastest lap, a 1:27.7. It was a 1:28.1 by Caesar. They go side by side. Jacko with Bloodwave. Bloodwave, Jacko. Is it going to be into turn 1 for Bloodwave? As Jacko doesn't even bother going defensive, as he takes the outside route, and he holds on to third. Pyro still trying to go for that 6th place, as he also has to do some defending work for Black Charizard to catch up if they want some points from him as well. They will qualify either way for the quarters, but these two teams. However, Scotland will be looking to pick up some more points as Pyro tried to go around the outside of Wicked. However, he was like, nah, I'm not going to, as Saeed cuts the end of the corner as Pyro gets the brilliant exit out of the chicane as Wicked around the outside defends his position. Saeed looked to make a move on the inside of the second Lesmo. However, unfortunately for Saeed, it wasn't good enough, not enough pace in that player car, unfortunately, as Jackalacko still has to do some defending work from Bloodwave to do, as I'm trying to focus on 2 battles at once. And into the Parabolica we go. Jacko still holds 3rd place, but down on the exit of the Parabolica we go, and into the pit straight. Jackalacko with Bloodwave once again, no DRS, as Bloodwave used all his ERS, as Jacko still has a quarter left, and Pyro tried to look for a move around the outside of Wicked, going into turn 1 as he's literally touching the rear of Wicked's car, and they go side by side for Curva Grande. Pyro goes a very wide line through Curva Grande, but up into 6th place he goes. Now if Pyro can, will he help out Charizard, or will he continue to do his own thing and basically run away with this? That's my question right now for Pyro, but we still have another, well, 2.5 laps of racing. And Bloodwave down the back straight, slowly but surely catching Jacko's car. Still not going to be good enough into the Parabolica, as Wicked is all over the back of Pyro, and it's not going to be a move from Wicked, which is a massive surprise. Into the Parabolica we go. Bloodwave right on the back of Jacko's car. He's going to go down the inside as Jackalacko will try and defend the outside line, and Jacko still holds that position. Pyro still in 6th, as he's basically using pure engine power, as Wicked all over the back of Pyro's car now. And on the exit of the chicane into the Curva Grande, and it's going to be enough for Pyro to hold Wicked off for 7/10 for now, as we will continue to watch that battle on. But Bloodwave into the second Lesmo, down the second DRS straight, as he won't go for the move here into Ascarius. It's far too risky for not only Bloodwave but Jackalacko as well, costing them both positions. And there goes Bloodwave with a pretty sure better exit, but both of them got their ERS deployed, and it's not going to work out. But Bloodwave looked for the move on the inside of Jacko, and Jacko's still holding on to 3rd, but Bloodwave is ever so closer to Jackalacko. And will Bloodwave... No, he will not. He will not be able to get past that Scottish car, which is ahead of him. Same as Wicked as well, but there goes Saeed. And Wicked as well into the first chicane. And still nothing happens for now, as we are already 1.5 lap left to go in this race. Saeed picks up a 3-second time penalty, which now Charizard wants to use to its full extent. He wants to get close to that 3 second, but looks like it's not going to be good enough at all for Charizard, as he's nearly 3.4 seconds behind Saeed, even with that 3-second time penalty. As we watch Bloodwave and Jackalacko's battle going on for the 6th lap in a row, as Ismail has fallen quite far away from these two, as Jackalacko using all his experience, same as Bloodwave as well, in racing. Or should I say in ALR, and no, nothing will do, not even that. However, Wicked still cannot catch up to that Scottish car at all. That Scottish car in a straight line is absolutely just fast. It is very fast, I have to admit. And into the last lap we go. Trucker is going to win by nearly 5 seconds. Or exactly 5 seconds, if not more. As the setup was absolutely brilliant for the Scottish team and it worked wonders for them. But unfortunately, it did not work wonders for Charizard, as he's down in 9th and he will not gain any points. But Trucker will round the Parabolica and he's going to come home to win for the Scottish team, with Caesar coming on the second step with the fastest lap as well. Jackalacko will hold off Bloodwave for the 7th or the 8th lap in a row and will round off the podium. Bloodwave not good enough to catch up to Jackalacko through the corners. As side by side, what an ending we got here between Pyro and Wicked. Wicked is going to rob 6th place from Pyro, as I'm pretty sure there was contact between these two, which is a very massive shame that I didn't catch that, but as well, there we are. As Charizard rounds the the finish line. Trucker with the fastest lap, by far the quickest man on the track. And looks like the UAE, well, the Middle Easters, or the Middle Easters are actually going to top the group of Group B, as I'm pretty sure they earned way more points than... Yeah, they earned way more points. 7, that's 5, 12, 12, 16, 19, 20. Yeah, they topped their group by a country mile, to be fair. And, well, that's the end of the second race. We have one more race in store between the Finnish drivers and the English team as well. Which will be quite interesting to see. As I'm pretty sure. There he is. Contact at the end of the parabolica, or between you?
Contact to the end of parabolica, contact into the second before the second chicane. Wicked and Saeed were fucking horrendous. The amount of times they fucking hit me, just me alone, is ridiculous.
Well, I mean, not only did you have a broken front wing, you did a good job of somehow keeping it on track and not spinning out. I'm pretty sure it was Saeed who hit you into the wall.
It was Saeed who hit me into the wall.
It was Saeed, yeah, and it is what it is at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So as my eyes start to pick up on me again, I'll quickly take some droplets. Hold on. Right, there we go. Basically I have to take like four of these dry eye drops, basically. So 4 of them into my eye. So
Fair enough.
yeah.
Where's the invites to the next fucking match?
Oh, hold on. Boomer wants to bet something. Hold on, here we go.
Oh god.
Napoli gonna
What do you
score
wanna bet?
8. Let's go for a bet.
Napoli are gonna score 8. Who they're playing? Who are they playing?
I don't know actually. Yeah, it's everything's to play for the Swedish actually.
Yeah, apart from the fact that the Swedish don't have anything to play for because they're not playing.
Oh wait, they're not. Wait, they're not racing.
Sweden's had their 4 games. It's Finland, England.
Oh yeah, and Sweden won, is it?
What?
Sweden won, is it? Hold on.
Sweden have won a singular game. Sweden are on 3, Finland are on 3. If Finland gets anything, they are through. If Finland don't get anything, they are out. It is quite simply as simple as that.
Oh god.
There's no scenario that means that England can actually win the group.
No, they can't win the group. No. So England based. Yeah, okay. No worries. I was gonna ask a fucking stupid question, but yeah. Never mind.
We lost 20 points to 16, so we're on a 0.
Yeah. My sister's a gem. Because I'm too busy commentating, right? What's it called? Well, not commentating, but you know, she knows. Basically, she's going to give me a cup of water. What a boss.
Fair enough. Also, you are very, very quiet.
Am I?
Yeah.
What about now?
Yeah, it's a bit better. It's good enough. But yeah, when are we going to invite to the next one?
I don't know actually. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, there you go. That's the invite.
Oh, you going? Alright, brilliant.
Yeah.
I'll just quickly join and then hold on 1 second.
Why do I need crossfire for this?
Right, there we go.
Yeah, there's a lot that can go into this one. England win, because we lost.
Oh, Alapalo has to be added as a on EA. Oh, fair.
Yeah, I believe so.
This will be a massive shock if Sweden goes out. Because they did have one of the strongest lineups in the whole, in the whole thing, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, the fact that Sweden and Finland are the two that are all but ready to go out here, I'm surprised. Donny has hired the kite. Oh god.
Who surprised me massively in this is the Brownies / Middle Easters, I should say.
Yeah, it's just... Yeah, no, they have done particularly well for themselves, that's for sure. There'll be a few interesting matchups coming up on Friday. Because A1 is Netherlands
Yeah.
versus B4, which is either Sweden or Finland, irrespective of result. Here, it's like nothing else can happen other than that being Sweden or Finland. Because Finland's points difference is so horrendously bad.
Sweden just made too many mistakes, too many costly mistakes. That's the thing.
Yeah. That's the Sweden or the Finnish team against the Netherlands would be a rather interesting matchup, I think.
I don't know who would come out on top.
Would be one hell of a matchup.
Oh, that would be one hell of a matchup. Yeah, 100%.
B2 versus A3. Well, we don't know who the hell's going to be B2, depending on this result. Versus A3, which is the United States, I believe, because they ended 18 apiece earlier on.
Yeah.
Which means the United States would be on 5, and the Brits would be on 4. So yeah, it would be the United States there. Well, the United States might be screwed regardless. They go through against whoever ends second in our group. They have to play Netherlands or Sweden, Finland.
Oh god.
Not that. That's the that's the hardest possible route.
Yeah.
You got B1, which is going to be the Middle East, versus A4, or which is the Brits. Should be rather one-sided.
Should be a very comfortable win for the Middle East for the Middle Easters. My
And
opinion.
then Europe versus either England or Scotland.
The
Well
yeah. Just waiting on an invite. And then tomorrow is Race of Champions.
Yep. I'm gonna racing in that.
Friday is quarters.
This again. Yep.
Yep. Saturday is the semis. Pretty sure.
Yep. Sunday is the Grand Prix in real life.
Sunday, yep. And then the final on Tuesday it is.
Yeah. Also, Mildred's game is bugged. The crossplay had to go on. It's rather impressive.
However, crossplay worked out really nicely, to be fair.
Well, provided we can get everyone in this game.
Yeah.
So, Hyda's racing, Bambino's racing, Alu's racing,
Oh Jesus.
Font's racing. Says 4 for Finland. I think there might just be a 4 though.
It's going to be a good ending to the group stages.
I love the fact that nobody, we all have all white. Hyda needs an invite. I don't know how we can actually invite.
Fontenau
Font.
is definitely Finnish. That's all I'll say. Definitely not Spanish.
What the fuck did Millsy just put?
Some equation. But
We're gonna
yeah.
have 10 in by the looks of it. Oh no, we'll have 9. For some reason it took me off spectator. You gonna join at any point?
I didn't get an invite.
Because I'm pretty sure it's you.
I got the stream, yeah. There we go. Got one. All this. There we go.
Should have 9 in for this one. Finland 4 versus England 5. Which Sweden will be happy with the numbers game, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, 100%. No, it's gonna be. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it is gonna be a 5v4. Yeah. Fuck this game. Fuck me. Fuck my Wi-Fi. Please, someone kill me. It's a shame that it's a shame that this game has just not gone as we wanted. If that made any fucking sense.
Yeah, no, the game is just a mess most of the time.
It's a shame that it's a mess, that's the thing. Typical fucking EA. Honestly, EA fixed this game. Hey. Come on then. For fuck's sake. Didn't want making.
Well then, I'm gonna punt Joe. England will be loving that.
Pyro was glitching all over the place. Hello, Milsey fan club, I'm the only member.
I was glitching all over the place. Yes, my internet has had a seizure today. I don't understand why, but I was still in front of you. No reason to still pump me in a wall.
Yeah, exactly. Well then.
Right,
White,
here we go again.
white and blue versus
White
white and
blue,
red.
white the wall.
Yep, white and blue versus white and red.
So
Let's
Jack's
see.
currently got the lead up into turn one. Donny
Never
apparently
mind.
didn't have the greatest of first corners.
No, Bambino leads. Looks like.
Bearing in mind, Sweden are going to be sat here watching this, wondering whether or not they have a race on Friday.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Bambino with a purple sector 1 into the first Lesmo. He goes. Donny's still trailing Bambino. Going.
Yeah, it's.
Oh,
Oh,
Royal.
England 1-2 right now. Bambino either span it or
He had a nightmare.
invalidated it.
Yeah, he had a nightmare. Hit the wall on the exit of the first Lesmo.
Yeah, that's going to do it.
Oh, bloody hell, hold on. England, top 3. With Heidi in
Yeah,
4th.
Heide's
Oh,
followed
never
by
mind.
Alu.
Never mind.
Oh, Jack
in the wall.
Spanier, Scary.
Yeah.
Jack Spanier, Scary.
Jack's in the wall as well. Bambino's in the wall as well.
Those two all over the place. So England 1-2. Jacks were tied on the session. I'm not exactly sure that was the greatest idea to do that. But there you go. Joe's on pole by half a second. Donny in second, Haida third, Alu fourth. Mildy fifth. So England, Finland, England, England. That's again not that. That is pretty tight.
Nice little tongue twister. That's what it was.
Yeah, it's also pretty tight when you think of the implications this match has at the top and the bottom of this group.
Yeah. Saeed says, yeah, Pyro's lagging and I couldn't do anything about the second lap incident. Because he can't hear you.
I know he can hear me. I wouldn't be speaking if he couldn't hear me.
You're not wrong there. Oh, BR Force in the chat. Jack is a fraud for that.
Jack is always a fraud. There's nothing new there.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong there, lad. Dry
Right
race?
then.
Yep.
Here we go. Is it Finland or is it Sweden?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the real question.
Erminator has also appeared in the chat as well. So which part of Germany is winning today? The east side? Side also says the east.
I can't say it.
And for the final group stage match, we head to the 5 red lights. Pyro.
Yep, 5 red lights, it's lights out, and away we go. Who's got the better start? It looks like Donny jumped to the start there, and Hyder got off to a flying start. Hyder in the lead straight away. Oh, that's just swung everything in Finland's favour. Hyder is on soft tyres, however. Oh, Hyder to the grass! Hyder to the grass!
Nice little battle going on between Donny and Forta now, going into Curva Grande.
Bambino taking the position of Hallinan going through turn 3.
That's
Off
Finland.
into the second chicane. Hallinan lost the position for sure now, and Jack got to get a move on. Hallinan needs to get out of the way, I think.
Let Jack through.
Yeah, it's very clear that Hallinan doesn't quite have the pace, I don't think, at the moment. Font closing in on Donny, who is, well,
Side by side into Ascari and
oh, that's an England body going deep, and it's England body staying in front, and it also opened the door for Milty, I think, there as well.
Milsey all over the back of Fontenau as they head towards the Parabolica corner. They're going to go nearly free abreast, but instead it's going to be Donny who will carry on leading from Fontenau.
Down the inside. Look at that move from Milty. The yellow flag in sector 3. Someone's gone round. It's Jack.
It is Jack.
But look at that move.
What a move that was, as Milsey will try and look for another move on his own teammate. We go free abreast into turn 1.
Oh, that's a spin. That's a spin. There's never anyone going to go through that.
Hallinan up into 7th. Bambino up into 6th. Using all his
Bambino
ERS.
overtakes Font as well as Font gets out of the way.
Milsey will want to defend this
Bambino
position as much as
Milsey.
possible.
He does it for the second chicane. He does it well enough, but the top 3 are gone.
Top 3
As it
are
stands,
gone.
I think Finland have this.
As I will really quickly do the maths.
We still go on. There's still within a few of them within half a second. And mistakes are going to be punished here.
20 points.
Milty is also catching Hyder up like they're going out of fashion.
20 points for Finland at the moment.
Yeah, so it's enough. There'll be 20 points to 16. Which means Scotland would end second and Sweden would be dumped out of the competition.
However, we still have a long way in this race to go. As Royal sets the fastest lap, never mind, Milsey sets the fastest lap.
Hallinan is catching up. Yeah, Hallinan's catching up to Font. This might put a little bit of a dent in what... Yellow flag in sector 3, Jack's got again! What the hell is Jack doing?
It's the Parabolica corner, he don't like him. Parabolica says, fuck you, I'm gonna make you spin, and that's it.
Yeah, and Joe is being caught quite rapidly here.
Milsey
within half a second.
Milsey with another fastest first sector as well, so he's going to be catching up Hyder quite quickly. As we had
yeah, he would be if he didn't slide into the first of the Lesners. And now he's going to be straight on the back. Bambino's going to be straight on the back of this. So Mildy's going to make a move quickly, I think. Here, Alu on Joe is still closing in. Joe's got to get something going, get rid of Alu. He isn't doing it very well right now.
DRS will be enabled. Will be enabled through this lap as well. That's the thing.
Yeah, the end of the lap.
So this could cost Royal quite a fair bit of time, as he will be doing some defending now. Alu with the fastest lap as well.
DRS is already open, yeah. DRS is already open with the lap before it came up. So here we go, Alu down the inside, 100% down the inside of Joe, but the medium tyre just about holding on.
Just.
The only problem Alu's going to have is when they switch off the tyres they are now, Joe's going to have a severe advantage. So he's got to get in front now, or I might go exactly the opposite way of what they want. Jack's going to be the non-point scorer in this race.
Yep.
So it'll be 4 apiece. 4 people in the point from both.
England not looking too good as Finland could proceed to the quarterfinals of this mini ALR competition, I should say. That's my
Milty actually catching up with the... he's very clearly got lower wings than Hyder had, that's for sure. You see him just draining all the time there. Oh! Someone's gone! Hyder's gone!
Oh no.
And a Scary! Hyder's put it round!
That's going to cost Finland quite a fair bit. Hallinan.
And Hallinan's got Font as well. Oh, that is an absolute killer of a corner for
Parabolica. Font going quite wide into Parabolica as well, but he will have the use of DRS on Hallinan as we head towards turn 1.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Jack again. As Font into turn 1, he will send it on Hallinan, and he goes through up into P5.
Hallinan just pushing him through the corner, quite literally though.
Pushing Font through the corner, and that was a massive send from Font. Would you agree? Would you agree? Wow.
It absolutely was. Hyder, I don't see why Hyder hasn't just pit. Hyder's on the softs. He should just go to the mediums now. Get that wing fixed and go to the medium tyres. He's got no front wing left.
That's going to cost Finland, if anything, as well. Because I'm pretty sure England are now currently leading.
If they, wow, that spin has definitely thrown things in their direction. That's for sure. I'm not entirely sure if they're leading. Jack's still the non-finisher, so it would be what. Joe, it's become even more imperative that Bambino has to make a move now.
Hallinan once again on Font as we head. Hallinan run the outside of Font, going through the Parabolica.
He's going to stick behind just long enough to get the DRS, and Font's going to come in.
Font's going to come in, fortunately. Hallinan up into P4, Donny up into P5. Milsey with Font both pit.
Yeah. Hyder pits as well, which I'm surprised didn't come the lap earlier after his spin in a Scary.
Yeah, I
as
don't know
it
why
stands, 8. Yeah, after the pits, we could have a significantly different situation here. Finland were rather cruising at one point.
To the points.
Yeah, but Jack's still got a pit, so he'll come back 21 seconds behind everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Jack's
just
in a complete non-factor in this race now. Donny's closing in on Hallinan.
Yeah, I'm noticing that, but they are teammates. So
yeah, and also just over 7
Hallinan
seconds
should
behind
let Donny
Bandito.
through here, as he does.
Going to let him through. Not entirely sure it was a let, but rather than Donny
there goes Hallinan! And there goes Hallinan on the exit of the of Ascari, sorry.
People just don't like it, Ascari. What the hell's happening today?
Not just Ascari, but Parabolica as well.
Has Hallinan kept his wing? That's the real question.
He has kept his wing. He has kept his wing. Fully intact. No damage. So he just kept it out of the barriers.
Well, I guess it's about to be answered. He comes into the pit, so I'm going to continue watching this and see if there's the wing change involved. You've still got a battle there between Alu and Joe at the top of the thing, just over a second.
Yeah.
There is no wing change for Hallinan, so he has managed to keep it out, but he's gone onto the parts.
Bloodwave says, no, it's only Jack that doesn't like Parabolica.
He's gone onto the hards. That is interesting. Yes, I'm pretty sure you could go on the soft from here, but never mind. Unless he was already on the soft, then that would beg the question, why hasn't he gone to mediums?
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure the hards would be the tire. Someone's crashed! Someone's crashed!
It's Bambino.
Oh, Bambino's done it in Ascari as well!
Not only
Oh,
Hallinan, it's been
everything.
Haida and Bambino now. 3 victims of Ascari.
And
And
2 of them are
Royal as
finished.
well! Royal as well in Parabolica. Alu he pits. With Royal with
And
5
Joe
second
gets
time.
5 seconds. Oh my god, and everything just swung again. Bambino will be
Bambino
pitting
with-
in a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Milsey has
Milsey.
already made his pit stop, so he's going to take the lead of this race.
Maybe not. You'll see Alu coming out the pits now. They're gonna head. Oh, Hyder's out! Ascari again!
That's the 4th that's the 2nd time for him. So
Down into turn 1. Alu's clear. Alu is in front. Alu, 2 seconds, 3 seconds up the road.
Charizard, you've missed a shit ton. That's what you've missed.
Nobody able to keep their car on the road. Jesus Christ! So
It's like
as
ice out there.
stands-
It's like ice out there.
Yeah, Jack drops to 8th. Hallinan, so that's 3 points. 7 points if you add Donny. And then you've got Joe and Mildy. It's 13 and... So it'd be 20 points in England's favour right now. Apart from the fact that Joe's going to get dropped. It'll be 18 apiece. Oh, no, 19, 17, sorry. As it
To
stands.
England.
Yeah, because Font will jump. Well, Donny might jump him as well. It's all about how well... but Donny is English, so... It's all about how well Bambino can drive for the next stint. That's realistically it. Can
Yeah.
he get himself in front of Donny, or get himself anywhere near Donny? Because Alu's got to hold Millsy off, which I would expect him to do with some sort of ease at this point. Joe's got a penalty in his... well, he's going to have to try and get that 5 second gap now. And then you've got the battle going on behind. Donny and Font, and then Bambino. Hallinan and Jack are non-factor in this now. Hyde and DNF might have just ended Finland's group stage.
Yeah.
It might
Massively.
have just ended their entire tournament. Also, the Netherlands aren't going to be entirely happy with this.
No, not
Pretty sure
really.
they don't want to face that Swedish team. But
Nope.
that'll go on last on Friday night.
To finish off the day with a bang as Donny closes the gap even more on Fontenau as we head to the first Lesmo. With
Bambino's not really making a lot of dent into that time. If anything, it's going the opposite way.
with Donny now opening up that DRS flap, and will he get ever so closer to Font? Not really. As Finland
Right now,
will
Font's just
be-
about holding himself inside that 5 seconds, by the way.
yeah.
Which is,
As Donny
not the good-
finally
Yep.
has the traction to go side by side with Font.
Nope.
But no, never
Font's
mind.
closed that off. Yellow flag in sector 3, someone gone, it's
Milsey!
Milsey! It's Milsey!
It's a reset to track as
Oh.
well. It's a reset to track as well. I'm pretty sure.
You've got good enough evidence of that, then it'll be 5 seconds, but if you don't...
I'm pretty sure it is a reset to track, but Donny and Font are now side by side with Font having the inside line as he hits the.
Donny sent it deep and sent him wide.
Milsey!
That's a bit egregious.
Milsey from out of nowhere comes
Also,
flying
Bambino
through.
is now involved in this entire thing.
Yeah.
Here comes Font again. Font on Milsey into the chicane. Font's very clearly got the higher wings, and, or the lower wings, sorry, and got the speed and got the position as well, so... Font is very much holding his own here, and he's actually, if anything, has brought his teammate back into this whole thing.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Donny doing a good defensive job to keep Royal in this fight, as he
I
did.
think Alu wins from here. Joe will end second, so that is 8 points and then 7 points either side, so
Yeah.
it's a case of what can be done between Bambino, Milsey, Font and Donny. This group of 4 could completely sway the entire thing.
Yes. From 3rd to 6th. And there is a massive massive point gap if you think about it as well.
Bambino doing... If Bambino gets
Milsey on
Mildy
Font as
before
he tries to
Mildy
take
can
the
try and
long
make
way
a move on
round.
Font, then... Oh,
As
Font's
he
got
does
deep.
the
Font's got deep.
switcheroo, and will Milsey actually get out of this in
Will...
fourth?
Hold on, Bambino! Bambino right behind. He got the soft tyre as well, so he got the pace advantage. Bambino around the outside. If he can get past Font...
Oh, no way.
He's gonna get past Mildy. He's gonna get three
Press.
wide into the chicane, and Mildy...
Milsey takes full
Mildy's
effect.
done it!
Milsey in full effect.
How is he squeezed through the middle of both of them?
I don't know, but
Oh.
wow. But wow, what?
Oh, how would you not... Surely you would be... Surely you would do literally everything you physically can to just box Mildy into that chicane. But
Wow.
I guess not.
Wow. Well, both the
Sweden will be looking at this and fucking...
Be
absolutely
delighted with
jumping
this.
all over Mildy at the end of that. What?
Whoa!
Oh, there goes someone else!
That's Font. That's Fonta now.
Ascari has killed Finland's tournament. And that's the headline. Ascari has killed Finland's tournament.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened right now. As Bambino all over the back of Milsey, actually with the DRS.
He's gonna get him.
He is gonna get him.
Easy done.
With Milsey tries to go back at him. And
Don't forget that Milsey still has a 5-second penalty incoming if that was indeed a reset to track. It's a mute point because he's not going to get caught by Font, but
yeah,
the Font's spinning Ascari might be extremely costly at this point.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Well,
100%.
To be fair, half the Finnish grid of three quarters of the Finnish team had spun at Ascari at this point. So
yeah,
that one corner has actively ended their entire just hope of winning the tournament.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Well, not just winning, but getting out of the group stage. Who cares about the reset the track on an event? We do.
Yeah, but we enforced it with Shadow earlier on in the tournament. We didn't enforce it here.
Yep, exactly.
I don't think it matters. Like, Mildy is 9.5, nearly 10 seconds up the road on Font, so there's a mute point. But I'm just saying, if we enforced it for one team, we would have to enforce it for the other.
We would have to enforce it to another, yeah.
Yellow flag is taken free. Someone's gone. That's Jack
another
again.
victim. How many people?
I mean, it didn't really matter.
Right, how many people has Ascari killed tonight?
Hyder twice, Jack twice.
Hallinan once, Fontenau once, Milsey
Bambino
hasn't.
once. Mildy was in Parabolica.
Yep.
Same with Joe. The final sector has taken some numbers tonight.
Alu
Mildy's
is
not able to do
Alu is the only one who hasn't been killed by anything, to be fair. He's had a clean race.
Well, that's why he's winning, so... When you're, when you're clean, you can get yourself out in front.
As
and
Royal and
Jack's gone on to
Alu.
wet.
Joe and Alu
really matters.
taking it all the way to the wire, but it is going to go Alu's way.
I think this is a mute point.
Yeah, it is going to go Alu's way.
Well, Alu...
That's another killer! That's
it's
Bambino!
Another one well, it's been Alu's day, but I'm not sure his team has helped him out at all here.
That's a massive shame, as Finland are going to be devastated as... Well...
Finland quite literally go crashing out of the tournament.
Yeah. Pretty much.
That is... Oh,
and
another spin!
Bambino again.
Parabolica this time.
Wait, and that's Hallinan! Hallinan will take 6th! Away from Bambino as well! Oh, no!
Doesn't matter.
Oh,
that's it.
no.
Sweden have got through by quite literally the skin of their teeth and through a ginormous assist to Ascari.
And the Parabolica. With some drivers crashing out from England, but mostly the Finnish, as they try to push too hard. But, well, Bambino's already
Ouch.
left. Well,
Ouch, indeed.
I'm pretty sure this has been the most entertaining race of the event so far.
It's been something. It's certainly been something.
I mean, the
What
only
the
thing
hell has just happened to Jack?
easily best race I've ever seen.
What would be funny is if I did technically get to fight the pig, that would be crashing into the pitway would be a disqualification. Yeah?
What would be funny is the website crashing out in Parabolica, or not.
What?
What?
The website crashing out in Parabolica.
Yeah. HTTP. What?
Oh then. Me.
Other than that, we end the group stages on a bang.
On something, I'll tell you that much.
Kimi Räikkönen won't be happy about this. Even Mika Häkkinen.
Finland are out.
And
Finland are out.
the second European team.
Basically handed Sweden a date with the Netherlands.
Yep, in Mexico.
I don't know what the fuck.
As just
I don't know what the
happened.
fuck I've just witnessed.
Yeah, same. Well, better than.
I can't tell whether or not the people were intentionally throwing at this point. That's, like, how many crashes do you need to have?
IKEA is safe now.
Safe is a different interpretation of.
Safe, yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see
Finland
what will
versus the
happen
Netherlands.
between Sweden and the Netherlands.
Which
yeah.
does, however, mean Scotland have ended third, and I'm incredibly happy with that because now we've avoided Sweden and the Netherlands all the way to the fucking final.
And instead
I
you're
am so happy with that.
and you're versing the first European team, which is
I'm
my
fine
team.
with that. I'm more than fine with that.
Yeah, so the two hosts are going to be versing off each other.
Gonna need to get someone. I might need to get Bloodwave and Millsy to commentate that one. If Boomer doesn't want to do it.
Depends if depends if my team has a full strength, because I am only a reserve, so yeah.
Oh man.
Well, that was something. That was something.
If we're gonna end the group stage, I guess that's the way to do
does
it.
That does it. Yeah. Well then.
We're just gonna end. We're just gonna tell you that the F1 Race of Champions is Portimao tomorrow.
At 8 PM.
I believe 7:30 or 8 PM or something of that nature, and then we're back here for, I guess, more chaos on Friday night.
Yeah.
But with that, in a bit.
Yeah, pretty much. We'll see you guys in Mexico for the quarterfinal.